said to me, we take what we can get.
I started working on the show in 2014, and I did 2 workshops before being joined by Patrick Page, and since then it's been the 2 of us, always and forever. But by the time we've come to Broadway, I've done 6 workshops, and this is my 4th production. I mean, first and foremost, when I had the audition, I was listening to it on a bike ride home, over the bridge in Cannes, which is the best way to listen to music, and the music spoke to me. Even before the story, which I also deeply love, but the music, I was like, I craved singing these songs. The music is just so good.
But let me tell you something that my mama said to me. We take what we can get, and we make the most of it. So right now we're living it up. Living it up. My brother right here, we're living it. Where are we living it? Living it up on top.
She's a lover. Which, in moments of my best self, I am as well. So that really speaks to me. And it speaks to me, her pain, and that she's been hurt over time, and that she's trying to stuff that down and hide it. And then she gets to wake up again. It's a really fun journey. And in this particular one, she's more complicit than she's ever been in the creation of what Hadestown has become. And she brings them both back out of it, which I really love. Yeah, I was just thinking about that, although I'm still figuring out how to sing in this space, because if I look down at the orchestra, it's a kind of a funny angle. And then, as you've seen the show many times, it's like rock concert lights. So if I look up at the meta, sometimes I'm like, I don't see anyone. I know they're there. It is very intimate. It's very funny to like see shadows. At New York Theatre Workshop, looking back on it, it now feels more like a theatrical concert. Staged concert, if you will, just in comparison to where it's gotten now, where we're no longer in the round in the small Greek amphitheater. We're totally on a proscenium stage, but those elements of circles are still there. And the audiences, I mean, American audiences, this music's in their DNA, you know, it's in the cultural fabric, so they, I think, respond very well to the music. Canadians, I don't remember anymore what the Canadian audiences were like, to be honest with you. I also was like newly pregnant there, so don't remember a lot of it, just hormonally. And then in London, it was interesting. It was sort of split right down the middle, because Americans wear their hearts on their sleeves, you know, and Brits are so funny because they like to repress some of those feelings. So sometimes the show's so earnest in moments that they might have a hard time with it, you know? I would find extreme reactions either way, where they would try to push it away or like, thank you for that. I mean, it's a real relationship, and that is very three-dimensional, and they're good at fighting, they're good at making up. They have forgotten their love, and then they get to remember it as well in this show, in this one story that we're telling, and I just find that so realistic. It's pretty accurate, especially of couples that have been together for such a long time. Yeah, I love that about it. It's complicated, which is a beautiful thing to see in a play, I think. Yeah.